everybody's a guest at my table, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, thank you so much for checking it out. I'm your host, Kelsey. At the start of every video, I like to read an inspirational quote brought to you by Yogi Tea. No, Yogi Tea is not sponsored. I just know everybody could use a little inspiration in their lives. So, reading the quote for the first time together. Inner peace creates peace in the world. Let me know in the comment section down below how that has inspired your day. For those wondering, I'm drinking honey lavender. This is my absolute favorite. Today's video is going to be a fun one. I went to an estate sale recently and I found some awesome goodies, as you see here. So I wanted to share them with you guys. But that's not the point of the video. I'm going to go over all of these items and then we'll get to the point of the video, and I'm super excited. I found this pair of butterfly gold mugs. They match my butterfly gold Corelle plate and bowl set. And I have like the smaller mugs with the little, like they fit on the little the saucer. Which I didn't have the saucers before either. I actually picked those up at the estate sale as well. I just don't have them out here because these mugs don't fit with them. I also found this super cute Dutch oven here. It was only $10 and I was just like, oh my gosh, I have to have it. Let me come closer. Come closer, my dear. Look how cute that is. You may have seen this on my channel before. I've used it in one other video. But I'm excited to use this one more. I got this awesome punch bowl. It's called Cranberry, the color. And it was made in the 1950s. Comes with these little crystal cups here. Super cute. I have another punch bowl, but I saw this one and I'm like, oh my goodness, like that is just amazing. And you know, I love hosting dinner parties, so you can never have too many punch bowls. I do make a cider like in the fall time, so I could have a cider and a punch, you know, have both punch bowls out. I also found these Pyrex dishes here. This pattern here is called Autumn Harvest. It was released from 1979 to 1986. I don't have the casserole dishes from Autumn Harvest, or I didn't. I only had one of the big Cinderella bowls, so I saw those and I thought it was perfect. I had to pick them up. The reason why I went to the estate sale was to find Pyrex pieces. My boyfriend collects cast iron, so that's what he was after. He did find a couple of pieces, but I ran out of room, so you'll see him in another video, I'm sure. But the real reason why I'm doing this video is because we were in one part of the house and my boyfriend saw this recipe box and it had like cut out recipes from magazines, and I thought it was cool, you know, because obviously I love to cook, but it wasn't speaking to me. He was really encouraging me, like, hey, you should get those recipes. But we went back to the kitchen to make sure like I didn't miss any Pyrex, and then we saw this recipe box here. It's full of recipes, like completely full. These little magnets in here both say try a little kindness, and honestly I really love that. I haven't gone through all of this yet. I've only done A through D. Like, that's still a pretty good chunk in there. And so I thought it would be fun to have this woman's legacy live on, you know, because what brings people together as a family or as a community is food. And I thought it would be awesome to have this ode to her and share and honor some of her recipes from this tin here. I think it'll do really well on this channel because obviously, you know, I love collecting vintage items, and so having these recipes is also really, really cool. And so for today's video, we're going to do this recipe here. It's root beer float cake, and mind you, I don't drink soda. I haven't drank soda in like 4 years, maybe more. I don't even know, but you know, this one really spoke to me, and yeah, so I really want to try this, and I wanted to share this with you. Also, I do have an ode to my own late grandmother. This was the last thing she gave me, this necklace here, and so to honor her and her legacy, I really wanted to wear this. I thought it was fitting, especially for this video. You know, like you never forget those who are lost. They're always going to be with you, and that's why I think having community is really important, because without community, where would you be, you know? So I really hope that you guys enjoy this series. I want to do more recipes from her recipe box. As I already stated, I think it'll do super well on this channel. Also, I want to give an ode to any of your grandparents out there, here or not. You know, if there's a recipe of theirs you would like me to share with the world, please leave it in the comments below. Send me a message, you know, whatever. I would love to have their legacy live on as well. That's also one of the main reasons why I like doing this channel, is because you're always like, what am I going to leave behind? And you know, I love cooking. I didn't have any of my recipes really written down, so this channel has inspired me to go back through my old recipes and rewrite them, revamp them, you know, actually put it into words, how I'm able to teach my recipes to everybody else, you know, because my friends, my family, they all love my food. So I thought this was a perfect way and a perfect opportunity to share that. I would like to read the recipe card before I clear off my table and get the ingredients that we'll need. I want, you know, all of you to enjoy looking at this for as long as you can, because it's just so cute, and honestly I love it so much. Sadly, I did not get her name. I just have, you know, her items and her recipes. It was her son and granddaughter who were organizing the estate sale, and the son seemed really sad. Obviously, you know, it's hard losing people, especially those close to you, and so out of respect I didn't want to ask questions, you know, but I felt this, oh, I'm getting chills, like honestly so wholesome, and you know, I'm really thrilled to have this platform and to be able to share her life with you as I'm sharing her life with myself. Anyways, back to the note card here. So it's root beer float cake. Up here in the corner it says cake mix. She'll write up here in the corner like what different items you'll need, like if it's a bundt pan or, you know, this or that. There's other examples in here that I can't really think of off the top of my head. As I said, there's a bunch of recipes in here, but the ingredients are as follows: 1 package of Betty Crocker super moist white cake mix, 1 1/4 cup of root beer, 1/4 cup of vegetable oil, 2 eggs. The instructions are as follows: heat oven to 350 degrees. Generously grease and flour a 13 by 9 by 2 cake pan. Beat cake mix, root beer, oil, and eggs in a larger bowl on low speed for 30 seconds. Beat on high speed for 2 minutes, scraping bowl occasionally. Bake 30 to 40 minutes or until test done. Cool. And serve with root beer cream. It is whipped topping mix, 1 envelope. I honestly had no idea what that was. I had to look it up. I'll show you later on in this video. A 1/2 cup of chilled root beer. You beat topping mix and root beer on medium bowl on high speed about 4 minutes until it has thickened. Here's her handwriting there. Super cute, super personable. You know, you don't see a lot of handwritten things anymore. And oddly enough, her handwriting reminds me of my grandma's. So maybe they knew each other at some point, because my grandparents migrated to Arizona, and this lady, so I'm in the Pacific Northwest, this lady had Arizona stuff all over. So I'm thinking they're both together somewhere, and they're rejoicing and they're happy, and they're looking down on us, just as all of your family members or friends who are no longer with us too. So again, I'm just very excited. So I'm going to clear off the table behind me. I'm going to get the ingredients, and we will go from there and have some fun. Okay, I'm going in order on the card here. So I got out all my ingredients. The oven is heating to 350 degrees. That's the whirring you might hear in the background, so no worries. And then generously grease and flour a 13 by 9 by 2 cake pan. So next we will beat the cake mix. Again, it's Betty Crocker super moist white cake mix here. Root beer, a 1 1/4 root beer. A 1/4 cup of oil. And then the 2 eggs. It looks like a little face. The eyes, the nose, the smile. That's so cute. Okay, so beat on low speed for 30 seconds, then beat on high speed for 2 minutes, scraping bowl occasionally. I'm actually going to turn this mixer here is pretty powerful, so I want the handle. This cake smells amazing. I'm very happy I went with this recipe. I'm going to use my spatula and just fully scrape the edges in there. Mold it all in there. Oh my goodness. That's what it looks like. It smells so good. This is really fun too because I haven't made a cake in so long. Oh my gosh. I've definitely had root beer shakes before. Never root beer cake. I would say the weirdest root beer flavored thing I had was this root beer tea that I got in Portland. And oh my gosh, that was amazing. And it was like a limited thing. I really wish I could have bought it and took it home. Because I definitely would have. What's the weirdest root beer thing you've ever had? I'm curious to know. It's always so hard to get it all. I really want to lick the spoon, but I want to wait until the final product to have it or to try it. That's pretty good there. So I'm just gonna get all the bubbles out, make sure it's even. I think the root beer makes it bubbly. It's hard to get them all, they keep coming back. Oh, maybe it'll be a cool design. Alright. Oh no, I ruined the cue card. Oh, that makes me really sad. But You're not having fun in the kitchen if you don't make a mess. Alright, so the next step, bake for 30 to 40 minutes or until test done and cool. So I'm going to pop this in the oven. We're going to start with 30 minutes and see how that is and go from there. And while this is baking, we're going to be making the whipped topping. I'm going to clear my table and I'll be back with those ingredients. Hello, I'm back. So I just rinsed out this bowl. I'm not sure how much this whipped topping fluffs up, so I wanted to use this bowl again just to be sure. Plus I think it's perfect because this side says stir up some good times, which is what we did with the cake mix there. And then this side says whip up some fun. How cute is that? I love it. Here's that whipped topping I was telling you about, Dream Whip. I had to Google it, and then when I went to go pick it up at the store, I went to Walmart just because they tell you what aisle specific things are down, and I swear I was looking up and down this aisle for so long. I expected it to be a bigger box, but you know, it's just a tiny little thing here, but I'm happy I found it because, like I said, I'm very excited for this recipe here. And then I have my half cup of chilled root beer here. Still sad about the card, but I'm just happy that it's still readable. Alright, so one envelope of this. Definitely smells good. Poof. And then half cup chilled root beer. Beat topping mix and root beer in medium bowl on high speed about 4 minutes or until thickened. Alright, here goes nothing. was really cool to watch that transform. I really want to eat it, but again, I'm gonna wait for the final reveal. Oh my gosh, that's just so pillowy and delicious looking. I'm going to transfer this to a smaller bowl and have it chill in the refrigerator because the bell is indicating my dog's gotta go potty. So I'll show you what the cake looks like once it comes out, and I'm just very excited to proceed. I just pulled the cake out. 35 minutes was perfect for this. It smells absolutely amazing. I'm gonna see if I can't transfer it over here so it'll cool a little bit faster. It is pretty late right now, so I might have to wait until the morning to try it, but I'll be dreaming about it. And hey, cake for breakfast sounds pretty cool. But I'm really hoping it'll cool before I go to bed because I just want it. I'm so excited. Alright, so you might see me in a bit, or you might see me in an outfit change. I guess we'll find out in 3, 2, 1. I decided it was worth staying up to try it. It just smelled amazing. Looks amazing, so I had to. Also, one thing to note, don't try to flip it like I did. Unfortunately, this cake is really crumbly, so it kind of fell apart, but I'm not mad at it. As promised, I waited to try. There we go, it's focusing. That's the spoon I used to get the whipped topping out. I wanted to do the grand reveal with my guests, so the whipped topping by itself. That is so good. It tastes just like a root beer shake. Delicious. Okay, let's try the cake by itself. I'm gonna try them together. This is out of this world. And the best part, it's so simple. And I'm sure it just made so many people happy. If you want to see more of her recipes, please let me know. If there's a certain type of recipe that you're looking for, she might even have it. So I will definitely go through that. But if you thought this was delicious, please give it a like. Again, if you want me to give an ode to your friends or family who are still here or not, if it's a recipe of theirs you really love, I would definitely be interested in trying it. But if they are still here, make sure to get their permission first, of course. I don't want to take away from anybody's recipes or ideas. And I hope you made yourself at home. I invite you to be my guest and hit that subscribe button. I'm going to go enjoy this cake because it is so good. And messy, I guess. Alright, until next time, bye.